So ultimately, of course, we all know that we want them to donate money, we want them to volunteer, we want them to attend our fundraisers. But the way to get there from where you are now is to make friends with them and to keep that friendship alive and cultivated in an ongoing and regular basis. Okay, like you would with any friends. So let's go on to the next one, David. Regardless of which way we lean politically, and I know that we may have someone from the Republican Club of Myrtle Beach here who registered. I apologize for this, but let's tip our hats to President Obama's campaign team. Because if nothing else, they really opened America's eyes to the fact that grassroots marketing works. It works because when social media is handled and managed well, it creates what feels like a very personal connection. This is our dog, Stanley Pinkerton. Mr. Obama has followed our dog on Twitter since last March. Now, we're hoping that he doesn't take too much time to follow Stanley's exploits lately. We're hoping that he has better things to do. But he's still following our dog, and that warms our heart. Of course, the dog's not doing much, just sleeping. Now, here's some interesting numbers to consider. Joanne, you were asking about, the age groups and how many people are really opting into this. Is it just a passing fad? I don't think so. In 2005, 8% of all adults who were online had a profile on a social network site. Today, 50% of adults online, this is what our stats say, have a profile on MySpace, and 22% of those have a profile on Facebook. Now, every day, 5,000 to 10,000 new Twitter accounts are created. Every week, 1 million new Facebook accounts are created in the U.S. alone. Now that's the equivalent, if you go forward, if you imagine the whole population of South Carolina signing up on Facebook every single month. That's how many people are coming on board Facebook. So let's get going. If you're not on Facebook,
that's just
you
in
need to
the
get
U.S.
there. That's just here.
Worldwide, it's 5 million people a week, so they say.
Woo.
A week?
Yes, yes, ma'am. 5.
In 2007, total online giving in the U.S. reached over $10 billion, which was a 52% jump up from 2006. Last year, 50% of all wealthy donors, affluent donors, preferred to donate online. Half of them used social media to do that. Now, there are lots of success stories of how funds have been raised in record time on Facebook and Twitter. And we don't have enough time to go into them, but we'll tell you one of the best. His name is Romeo. He's a cat. He's raised thousands of dollars in support of animal rescue just up in North Carolina. That's where he lives. Romeo's Twitter account started pretty much as a joke. But then he began collecting followers for some odd reason. People told other people, and that's how things happen there. Not only humans, but there happen to be a lot of other Twittering cats and dogs, and birds, turtles, and hamsters out here. And we know that if they can do that, you can do that too. So, here's how he, well, I'm with you, I'm learning today. But here's how he did it. How does Romeo the cat achieve this kind of success? For each follower, Romeo pledges that he will donate 5 cents to an animal rescue organization. I know we have some Humane Society people here who should take note. So far, Romeo has over 2,000 followers. So he's coughing up about $100, 5 cents on the follower. And that's not a big deal to the guy who set up the Twitter account. But the unexpected windfall is that thousands more in pledges and gift cards have poured in from people who are sympathetic to this cause, who want to help animals, and they love what he's doing. Corporations, people. In fact, this cat has raised almost $3,500 in 3 weeks with Twitter. Talk about snowballing. His followers begged for a blog, so Romeo blogs now. Do you all know what a blog is exactly? Everybody familiar with that? It's a term, if you don't know, it's a term that grew out of these 2 words, web, log. And so it's like the captain's log. You just touch base every so often on a regular basis, make your comments, and others who subscribe to your blog have an opportunity to make comments. The next thing that happened to Romeo is that he's featured on local news up in Winston-Salem to promote this cause. So think about it, a unique twist, a great and worthy idea, and a lovable furry creature. It's like, you know, a winning slot machine combination there. So, and there, go ahead to the next slide there.
And on the news, does he direct them to Twitter?
I would imagine that he would direct to a blog here that would have, you see the Feed Hungry Cats click through.
Okay.
Again, where someone can make a donation online. So we'll go on to one other one real quick. We have a church talking about, oh, and that's Romeo. We have a church up in Charlotte that's doing everything right. This is their website. They have all the bases covered. First, they have a blog. They have Facebook. They do church Twitter. The pastor does his own Twitter. And here's the pastor. I mean, wow, you really can't help but feel personally connected with this organization at this point, because they've got 360 degrees worth of media that you could interact with them on. Now, they're at one end of the spectrum. Well, the next thing is that there are a few huge nonprofits on Twitter and Facebook. Here they are, and we've all seen those logos before. They're at one end of the spectrum, but I want you to think about this. Social media is a very personal thing. It really levels the playing field. Small organizations have a certain advantage in this arena because they can get personal and really focus in on who they're dealing with. So on our Pinkerton South website, David has posted a huge list of online resources, and one of them is a link to a list from the Chamber of Commerce that has all the media in the Grand Strand that you will want to contact.
It's right here,
But Twitter is very easy to use, and one of the links that is on the PDF that's on our website is how-to links, how-to videos on YouTube. All right, YouTube is a great place to learn how to do stuff. If you want to convert your car to electricity, you can find a video for it. You want to hook up, you want to figure out how to get started on Facebook and MySpace and LinkedIn and blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's all there. But ironically, what's happening tomorrow is one of the biggest social media things that's going on in the country right now. It's called South by Southwest. And there is going to be a panel there. It's going to be social media experts talking about social media for nonprofits. All these people are going to be there. They're going to be on a panel, and all these people are on Twitter. All right? You're going to sign up for Twitter. You can do it in about 10 minutes today. You're going to go and you're going to find all those people. These are the pundits of social media for nonprofits. You're going to follow them on Twitter. You know what? I mean, you can even ask them a question. I've had the guy at Zappos that has 200,000 followers. I've sent him questions before. He's answered me on Twitter. It's the cool thing about Twitter is, and all these social networking things, is that people just really want to help you. And I want to help you, but you're going to have to go to pinkertonsouth.com/new media. If you want to follow me, twitter.com/Benardo, not Bernardo. That'll, that could totally ruin it right there. So you better write it down right. That's it. Thanks.